This your dog Raylo from them damn dogs. You know what time it is, Palm Beach County. We from the 5-6 and we ain't the one. And I'm chilling right now with Palm Beach the vlog. You heard me? Finna give it to you raw and uncut. Finna tell you what you want to know, what you want to hear, things you didn't know. Let's get to this thing for sure, big dog.
So what happened, man?
Chilling, dog, up and running.
Shit, y'all know the infamous Raylo, man. So what you been up to, man? Tell me a couple things you been doing lately, man.
Been busy. Our latest project, we have a movie coming out called Straight Like That.
Yeah, I seen that. Seen the little pilot.
Which was it was actually 80% done 5 years ago, and then with some legalities, issues with police, we just got our hard drive back, so we finished it up with the help of Lazy Eye Films and TV. He helped me finish it up, put it back together. It's coming out July 6th of this year.
Oh, so Troy had it the whole time?
Yeah, dog.
Damn.
It's been sitting in PBSO's office, collecting dust.
Well, that's good then, you know. Good thing they ain't find nothing, no criminating or anything.
Nah,
so that's good. So yeah, I see. So y'all got a little thing. So I mean, how that come about? You said that just some. When y'all thought about the idea originally, how did it come about? Like
the idea came from when we did Gangsters and Thugs. We're doing a DVD series. My partner Dennis and me. We're all doing the DVD series, and it went worldwide. I mean, we were on Larry King, we were on CNN, we were on Gangland. We were featured on a bunch of different talk shows and everything. But the problem is just getting bootlegged. And you know, we had the fame, but we didn't have the money for it. And then we sold it to a national company, got a check for that. So we're like, damn man, fuck, let's doing this, because that was the way they could get at us. They could criticize us for promoting violence. Yeah. And we were just promoting what was going on. Yeah. That's how Palm Beach was in 2006 or 7, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was wild, just Google News, Palm Beach County 2006, 2007, all kinds of things going on. But they blame the messenger, which all I did is have a camcorder. Yeah. I didn't make nobody do nothing, I didn't tell nobody to do nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't scripted or nothing.
Nah, it was just raw, and you know, we just put Palm Beach music behind it. So I tried to use it, and it did help a lot of Palm Beach musicians and artists at the time, because their work was heard worldwide now. It was on a multi-fucking global platform now. It was looked at, it was under the microscope. So it did what it did, but we wanted to do the movie, that way they couldn't say we were promoting nothing, because they can't, it's a scripted movie. All Palm Beach artists in the movie, all Palm Beach music in the movie. And at that time when we were riding that popularity wave and in the spotlight, it would have did a super live thing back then, but it's still gonna
imagine
do good
social media was dead then.
Yeah,
oh
see,
Lord.
See what the crazy thing was, I think MySpace just started. We didn't use social media like how some people hide behind it nowadays. We did it for real. Yeah. Like how these dudes be on the internet talking about this is my mood and they got a bitch sitting on their face. Yeah. We went and fucked hoes for real. There wasn't social media. We went and did it for real. We weren't hiding behind a computer screen. Yeah. You know, so, but the movie Straight Like That, like I said, it's coming out, it's finally done. Shout out to my dog Lazy Eye TV for helping me put that thing together. And it's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Where would people better find that at? Or where would people better see that at?
StraightLikeThatMovie.com. They can order a copy there.
You spell out for the people?
STR8 LikeThatMovie.com.
Oh, it's STR, the number 8?
Yes.
Okay.
StraightLikeThatMovie.com.
Okay. That's good. So, the mention about the Gangsters and Thugs things, what really made you start picking up the video camera and just be like, shit, let me start like recording and shit?
Okay, well, to break it down, and a lot of people don't know the facts. People take what they hear and run with it. Yeah. Really, it was, I had been videotaping outside the clubs, you know, that's what we've done forever, and that's what we've done all our life. People fighting, drunk people getting thrown out the clubs. Yeah. My dog Dennis, which is my partner, it was actually his idea. And then when Suave Smooth had that song called Gangsters and Thugs, we were like, damn, that'd be a good ass song to call it.
Oh, so he already did the song before that even came out?
Yeah, the song was out.
Okay.
So we took that, put it all together, and it was Dennis. It was physically Dennis's project. I just helped him promote it, pushed it, helped him put it together. We shared footage, and it was kind of like a collabo thing. And then after that, no one knew it was gonna blow up the way it did. And a lot of people knock it now. Oh, it's so negative. You gave Palm Beach a bad look. But they don't understand, bitch, I gave it a fucking look when no one wasn't looking. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? If you gonna speak on facts, I respect your opinion, but respect the facts. Yeah. You know, people know about Palm Beach that would have never heard of Palm Beach in their fucking life. I know. You go anywhere and say Palm Beach, oh, the DVD? That's a
I'm gonna
fact.
tell you what, when I got to prison in 2011, I moved to Philly in 2012. You know, of course, I'm telling where they from. Like, I'm from Palm Beach, West Palm. They're like, oh man, that Gangsta and Thugs. I was like, oh shit. I was like, dang, y'all boy remember? They're like, yeah, man.
Dog, we get phone calls from places you would never think niggas are thugging, niggas are at period. Places in Oregon,
Damn.
Utah. I never heard about nothing in Utah happening.
Yeah.
This Raylo, where's Spro? Where's the other dude for the DVD? Yo. Because, you know, our numbers never changed.
So this
same phone
been
numbers.
how long? How recent?
The other day, this Raylo?
Damn.
Man, I can talk to Spro. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, I know you've been gone for a little minute.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy, though. Like I said, a lot of people got a different perception, you know.
Oh yeah, everybody has a story, everybody has their own opinion, and I respect that. But you know, at the end of the day, respect my grind, respect my work. You know, that's my thing.
So how was, since you said it got, you know, worldwide acclaim and got, you know, put on the microscope, you know, and of course everyone know, you know, the thing that kind of the trouble came behind as far as like, you know, law enforcement, thing like that. How was that time dealing with law enforcement and trying to show them, look, this is not, you know, what y'all think it is. I mean, like, how was it? Was that really nerve-wracking during that time where y'all had to like constantly? I'm pretty sure y'all had to meet up with them, talk to them, and you know, and do stuff like that.
It was more aggravation than anything, okay? Because in the beginning, I met up with, you know, they started getting on the news and they didn't know nothing about me, for one. So now Raylo's this mystical figure to them. I'm the bad guy. I'm giving everybody guns to get on the DVD, which is bullshit. I didn't give a single motherfucker a gun. I got my pistol. They had you know what I'm saying? I didn't give nobody. I didn't run around town with a duffel bag of
you just
firearms.
Firearm provider or something,
Fucking shit. If that was the case, a bitch would have their own gun shop up and running right now to this day. But you know, they took it and ran with it and it made their own stories and rumors. So I went and met with one of the persons, and I tried to talk to them, and they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it at all, bro. Then came number two. Then one last time, because now it's affecting my DJing places, like PBSO is the biggest gang. They say there's gangs in Palm Beach County. Niggas ain't organized, man. Ain't no gangs like that. They are a fucking gang. Because everywhere I would go to DJ, they would send somebody there when they seen the flyer on social media. Oh, you might not want to have him. You know, we send code enforcement in here. You know there's something wrong. So now I don't have a way to eat. And I'm eating legitimately. I'm not out robbing nobody. I ain't out selling dope. I ain't doing none of that. So I'm like, and I told him straight up the way I'm telling you. I said, look here, man. If you gonna stop me from eating like this, there's gonna be a volume 3. There's gonna be a Gangsters and Thugs 4. There's gonna be a Gangsters and Thugs Reloaded.
Keep bringing it out.
And they tested it. And I don't think they liked the waters that, you know what I'm saying, they tested, because that bitch came out and it got bigger. Then Gangland hit us. And then we started to make money behind it.
Did they actually call y'all?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Gangland's not my front door. And in respect to Top 6 and whatnot, that was a bunch of bullshit what they put together. They bought footage from us, used clips from 6th Street, West Palm Beach, just because it had a 6 in it. So anything that had 6 in it or Haitian, they automatically said was Top 6. And that was some bull ass shit. So fake. But getting back to the
they didn't originally actually go interview
Hell
people
no.
from them?
That dude that they had on there talking about Ghost or what, I'd never heard or seen that nigga in my life, man. I don't know who the fuck that is, though. So, and it was just a put together story, man. It wasn't.
Why would they do that? Just try to
ratings.
Because they heard about, because like you said, Palm Beach on fire.
Well, what's crazy is PBSO contacted that, because I talked to the producer. PBSO contacted them to do it, to shed bad light on that, because they were trying to take all these dudes to trial. So now if the public perceives them as these are bad guys. But the crazy thing is people only see the finished product. They don't see what's going on behind there. They never allowed, even though they called Gangland, they wouldn't let Gangland interview none of the members of Top 6 or the alleged members that were locked up awaiting trial. So why would you call if you ain't gonna let them talk to them? It's all politics at the end of the day. And a lot of street cats don't understand the politic part of it. You know, wait for it. Yeah, a lot of street cats don't understand the politic part of it, man, and that's fucked up, because that's all it is at the end of the day, politics. But like it was straight harassment, dog. I would get pulled over before I got all the way out of my driveway sometimes.
Damn, they were already on you.
Kicked in me and Dennis's door at 5 in the morning. They followed us around all night. We went to Pompano, fucking with some of our dogs. Then we hit a strip club in Miami, and they were trailing us the whole time. And bro, when I tell you, I be in my rear view, and I have a very small circle of people. That's how I've lasted so long, dog. I have a very small circle, so I'm aware of my surroundings at all times. Never seen him one time. So Dennis got home. Dennis dropped me off at like 5:15. He got home at 5:30. And at 5:45, boom! Door falls down, grenade explode, the flash bomb. All for some, we heard you take the murder. Everything was alleged, rumored. There was no fucking facts.
Yeah.
If there was a facts, you wouldn't be sitting here interviewing me. There'd be some bars right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything they did, and I wish the public would be more proactive, because they've probably wasted over $100,000 fucking dollars investigating me because I edited and recorded a DVD. Put that on the news, bitch.
So I mean, I don't understand what they expect. Like, okay, they said you caught a murder on tape, but what they expect, like you had part of it, like you actually like orchestrated it. I mean, I don't understand. Like,
neither do I. I don't understand it to this day. But from what I gather and what I've read in paperwork, is that a DJ at the party, which I'm not gonna throw no shade or say no names, but a DJ at the party tell him I stood over the dead body and filmed it and yelled, that's what you get when you come into my neighborhood.
Wow.
And it was from I'm from Lake Worth. I grew up in Lake Worth. I'm from Lake Worth, Florida. It was a murder that happened on Pinewood. And the crazy thing is I had been gone for an hour already. So they mixed the truth with a lie. Yes, I was there, but I wasn't there when it happened.
You never damn sure didn't stand over nobody but like that.
Hell no.
I mean, who does that anyway?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do no shit like that. I've seen people get killed. I've never stood over the body. I've never that's
Bitch trying to get the hell out of there, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Gunshot, bitch ain't got time to stand on nobody.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, there's one clip where a bitch lets off 50 rounds doing it, and dog, I ain't go no fucking where but down.
Yeah.
Down and looking, dog, but nah, out of respect for nobody, I'm not finna do no shit like that, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not at all.
So that's like I said, me growing up, you hear all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's good that, we were able to, get in contact with you, and be able to get in depth, you know what I'm saying, what really went on during those time. Kind of like I said, I know that was a pivotal time, especially in your life. I know you feel much comfortable now. Good thing it's over with, and you be able to conduct your life, the right way.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, bro. At that time, I've always been confident and comfortable because I ain't do nothing wrong. I was judged for the people that I hung around. Rest in peace of my dog Spro.
By association, yeah.
A lot of people didn't like him, and hey, that everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but that was my dog. And fuck who didn't like him. That was my dog, man. And me and him were straight. He never do me wrong. He never did all of the things that people say he did to me. So I didn't care. But I spent a lot of money on a lawyer to stay free and to stand up, and a lot of people leave that out because that's important. Like most people, when the police come, you want to go to jail, they cower, they walk away. I held my nuts. I took a trial. I beat West Palm. You know what I'm saying? Dennis and I, we were at City Place. They tackled us when we were going in the movies. They were mad because we showed fights in City Place. It was all political. Arrested us and trespassed us. We held our nuts, we stood up, and we won in court. It cost me money, but the point is, they knew I wasn't finna lay down, and I held my nuts. No one brings that up. Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, bro, you made money off the DVD. When you gonna break me off? I was in it. Did you help me with my lawyer funds? Did you even come when I was on? It was in the newspaper. It was public record. I didn't see you in the stands showing support for me. You know what I'm saying? And no one knew what it was gonna do. No, I didn't know it was gonna blow up the way it did. Yeah. And there was a lot of headaches.
Well, you would have did a little more so you can generate more money.
It would have been more organized, everything. And it happened overnight, and then we were catching up with it.
Yeah.
It went way ahead of us, and we were catching up with it. But it's like, as the years go on, people are coming out the woodworks. Oh, you owe me money, bitch. I know you shit.
That's how I be,
Yep.
So, speaking of Spro, God bless the dead. Not just Spro, but like the little circle you hung with, and you still with apparently.
Oh yeah.
You got any like interesting little story that probably other than them probably wouldn't know about? Nothing that's not too serious, but just like either funny or something, just like.
I mean, a lot of people when Spro died, a lot of people, oh, that was my dog. Spro was my dog. Spro didn't fuck with a lot of people. He had a very small circle too. He was known everywhere. we were known everywhere we went outside of Palm Beach. People don't know that was a funny ass dude, dog. I mean, he aggravated us. We would be riding, me, him, and Dennis, and pull. It would be so aggravating, slapping in the back of the head, joking, cracking on each other. I
seen a video the other day on YouTube when him was fucking with Van Dam while Van Dam sitting at the computer.
Yep, him. We would pull over on the side of the 95 and get out and almost fight. Be so aggravated. He just never fucking stopped clowning.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people don't know that because they ain't fucking hanging around Spro or nothing. And you know, it's just a lot of people didn't see. Everybody has a different side of them, you know. And a lot of people, they only know Spro from DVDs. They didn't know Spro. They didn't know Josh. Nothing like that. So, you know, I mean, I can sit there and talk for hours about it, but he was a funny dude, aggravating, and that was my dog. You know, I mean, I'm glad that while he was here, we shared the time we did, and you know, we had a good ass time, dog. We went all over Florida, Georgia together. Had a ball, you know. We were booked for appearances everywhere and had a good time, dog. And me, him, and Dennis just non-stop laughed. We non-stop clowned.
Okay, speak of that, about the bookings. Did the Gangsta and Thugs DVD help? I know you say it helped some of the artists. Since Spro was pretty much the so-called, I guess he was the face of it because he was on face.
Of course, yeah, he's on the cover first.
Did that help him also? Like you said, did that help him get a lot of like shows and stuff like that?
Yeah, he did a lot of appearances. He started rapping because he was so popular from it. One fact a lot of people don't know is he got beat up by the police one time, stopped, unarmed and everything, because he threw his bike down. He was riding a bike, they started chasing him, they got out. He knew what was gonna happen, so of course he wasn't gonna stick around and wait for a flashlight to go across his head. He had a lawsuit that he just started, signed up with a lawyer. I got him in touch with a lawyer that Dennis and I had. He was just about to sue the police department of West Palm, and he would have won because the officer Lally that cracked his head open and put stitches in him for riding a bike down Spruce Avenue in Pleasant City, he would have won that. As well as we had other evidence on a camera phone, so Lally would have been out of gas, really. Also, he had a movie deal pending when he died. When his death, he had a lot of stuff pending that he would have been all right in about a year or two.
Well, wow, see, a lot of people wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, never.
That's very interesting, you know. Yeah, like I said, I definitely didn't know that. Like I said, a lot of people, pretty sure people being sick watching, they ain't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting, you know. Like I said, so the DVD was panning out to, you know, become, you know, profitable and in a good way, you know.
Oh yeah, you know, dog. Any publicity is good publicity in entertainment business, and everybody's gonna have their opinions. But look at what sells: sex, drugs, and violence.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does.
I don't care what you say, how you look at it. That's what's selling and making money. And at that time, everybody was looking at it. Everybody was talking about it. We were on CNN. We were on Larry King. We got interviewed from everybody. We would do radio interviews. People would do call-ins. You know, Spro would be at my house, and we would be sitting there laughing, bullshitting, filming shit for the next series, and there'd be stations calling. We're doing interviews with Dad. Channel 5 had us on one time, and this is what's crazy. They called us to come on the news, but they wouldn't let us in the news station. We did it outside the door.
Wow.
And so I have a DVD.
That's crazy.
I have a DVD called Gangsters and Thugs Reloaded, and I just haven't found the right time to drop it yet, but it's done. And it has all different shit like that, clips of Spro that people have never seen.
So it's not even stuff that's been seen already?
It's stuff that's been seen on all of them, compressed into one, plus a bunch of behind the scenes stuff, a bunch of stuff with Spro, Zone, myself, Dennis, a lot of stuff that no one hasn't seen. More personal stuff, talking, interviews. Like I said, one time when they wouldn't let us even in the news, but we were on the news. So it's called Reloaded.
Wow.
And I'm gonna drop it when the time's right.
And it's plus the social media now, it's like...
Yeah, now it's easier to spread.
Yeah.
Even though there's a lot of people that's fake and flawed that hide behind the computer screen, it still enables you to spread it faster, reach more people. Versus before, we used to have to get in the car, gas that bitch up, and go hand to hand.
Sell DVD and all that. Like.
And I still am a believer of that to this day.
Yeah,
I'll do the internet, but I'll still get.
But you can sell the virtual one also. You can sell and that'll help also.
Man, we go to towns in Florida to this day. Raylo, DVD, Palm Beach. So it's like, you know, my face is gated, dog.
Yeah, so you can reach people in Turkey and Bangladesh and all that now.
Believe it or not, one thing Palm Beach doesn't know is, like, there's people in Belgium that follow everything a lot of people from Palm Beach do. Germany.
Wow.
People hit us up and I got to translate their messages and whatnot. They order, like when I put merchandise up, t-shirts, they order it. MG has a huge fucking following outside the country. So some people clown him here. Oh, that nigga he ain't got no record deal, he ain't on World Star. But they don't know that when he puts up merchandise, there's a guaranteed couple hundred people that are gonna buy an MG shirt, that's gonna buy an MG glass, anything they put out. Their music doesn't get downloaded from Dat Piff for free, it gets bought. So, you know, it might not be no hella global million sales, but he's eating off of what he's doing. So, you know, a lot of people don't understand that.
And a lot of people wouldn't know that either.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But see, that's that tunnel vision. That's that looking like this and thinking. You can't just think Palm Beach, man. And, you know, a lot of people haven't left Palm Beach. Yeah. A lot of people think because they get likes on Facebook, that's not real.
No.
It's not real at all.
No. You're right. So, when did you start? What did you start originally doing? Like were you always?
I was a DJ.
Start off as a DJ.
Yeah, I was a DJ, and back in the '80s.
In the '80s.
See, now I'm gonna tell you, a bitch never knew how old I am. They never knew my age because I've looked the same all the years. Yeah. I've been blessed to look the same. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple more grays or whatnot, but you know, I've looked the same. I've taken care of myself. I haven't lived foul. I haven't mistreated my body, and I've been blessed. But in the '80s, I started off as a DJ, and that's when the bass music era, the Luke and 2 Live Crew era. Tri-Rail was first built, so I was on my way home. I was on my way to school one morning, and it said, "Miami, next stop." I'm like, Miami? That's what I be hearing about on the radio.
Yeah.
Man, I got fuck school. I got on that train, walked around Miami. I'm like, damn, where's 2 Live Crew at? Where's Luke? And got on, and then I happened to bump into one of them.
Wow.
And it was on.
The same day?
No, not the same day. Oh, when I first got to Dade, I was hooked. Yeah. Because Miami was Miami back then.
And it was obtainable, it was reachable now.
Yeah, now I can get on this train.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you how fucked up it is. Racism is very much alive in Palm Beach. In everywhere in America still to this day. Because here I am, a little white kid. Okay? So, you know, Florida is every kind of culture. It's mixed here. Jamaican, Haitian, black, white, Spanish. Every kind of culture is here. It's a big melting pot. Yeah. So I get on the train, and they had security guards that would check people's tickets. So what I did, I'm a shorty, man. I'm still in school. I ain't have money like that. I spent all my money on records back then. I'd go to Peaches, go to Specs, collect my records so I could DJ at my parties and be up to date. So I get on this train, and I ain't had no money. So I'm like, I'm gonna take this shit. What they gonna do? Put me off?
Yeah.
I'll walk home or call somebody, call a little bitch, get a ride, whatever. So I seen them asking people, and they were selectively picking out a Spanish person, black person. So I would just get a newspaper and just put it like I just got off work. They never asked me for a ticket for years. I wrote that bitch free for years.
Yeah.
Simply because I was white. They didn't expect it. They see a dude with a newspaper sleeping. Yeah. They thought I was sleeping. Bitch, I was just soaking up the dude, chilling the whole time. Yeah. Damn, I hope they don't ask me for a ticket.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's very interesting.
But yeah, and I was a DJ, and then then around 93, 94, I met my dog Pup. They were called the Pound Puppy DJs. I was DJing with a dude named Tyrone T Nasty, and I had took what I soaked up the game in Miami and brought it back here, and it was an instant success because Pup was really the only other DJ that was jamming like that. And then we clicked up and got together and became them damn dogs. It was unstoppable. Now when we were doing clubs back then, you know, a lot of people now call themselves the king of Palm Beach and they're running the game with 300 or 400 people. I respect their grind or whatnot, but when we were doing it, it was 1,500 people. It was 2,000 people at the clubs. You know, it was different. And then they go, oh, well, you had no one to go against you. Yeah, we did. There was a ton of promoters back then, but we were giving people what they wanted. We had our own underground station so they could hear us. We did everything self-contained. We did our own flyers. We did our own commercials. We did our own promotions. We collected our money at the door. We went and DJ'd. We were the first ones to bring every national group to Palm Beach first. I can go down the line. Tupac we were the first to bring him in 92 or 3.
And people from Palm Beach would never knew that.
Yeah, 50 Cent came here. Us, BG, Hot Boys. C Murder, Soldier Slim, rest in peace. Everybody that was somebody, that was national, I don't mean a local group from Miami that cost a couple bands. Everybody that was national came. Scarface from the Ghetto Boys. Everybody. From Club Hennessy to the Tunnel, we were the first to bring every national artist to Palm Beach. And, you know, because we were like, when we were shorties, we had to go to Dade to see and do everything.
Yeah.
So coming up, we were like, fuck it, we gonna bring it to Palm Beach. And you know, a bit, you know, it's funny, like when I see people on social media, we're gonna put Palm Beach on the map. Palm Beach has been on the map. You know, we were the first DJs / promoters to go to Tallahassee during their homecoming. Over the years, I'm from Palm Beach bitch t-shirts, we've sold 12,000 of them things. To people that weren't even from Palm Beach, people from Palm Beach. We were the first ones to go to Daytona, have parties that were legendary, 3,000 people on the beach in the back of a hotel, us on top of a U-Haul with a wall of speakers jamming. We from Palm Beach, we from Palm Beach. Master P pulled up in their Hummers one time swinging their shirts. Y'all niggas from Palm Beach putting it down. So it's like, you know, the people that say it now, I just think it's ignorance of knowledge and they probably don't have a clue. But Palm Beach has been on the map. We put it there and I'm still here doing my thing. I'm gonna do my thing till I take my last breath. I'm gonna still, cause I love music. I don't do it, I'm blessed that hip hop and music takes care of me and my family now. It might be slow here and there, but I don't depend on just Palm Beach. My face is right everywhere in Florida. If I'm not getting it here, I can go here. If I'm not getting it there, I can go here. So I can go different places and get money, take care of my family, and that's what it's all about, man. I'm not trying to be number one no more. I've already been there, done that. I've been at the top. I've stayed on the top for a while. I'm just blessed to have the talent and to be able to be consistent and still relevant. Because how many people can say they've done it for 20 years and still be known and do it? Not that many at all. Everybody usually fades out with an era or fades out after 4 or 5 years. So, you know, I'm blessed, and, you know, until a bitch can tell me and show me that they've done it for 20 years, I don't want to hear that shit. But I'm humble, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their time to do their thing, and I support who supports me, basically. So, you know, it's not that I'm against nobody, but I support who supports me.
Okay. So, like, if people wanted to, like, contact you or contact you for, cause you still do DJing? Or,
oh yeah, still DJ every day. I love it.
If people can get a hold, contact you, or I know you got a radio station. How can people tune in? And
you can tune in on the Worldwide app. It's WJFP app. That's WJFP. Or if you, you know, we cover 160 miles. And see, again, Palm Beachers are so close-minded. Let's just take away Palm Beach from our listenership, because everybody says, oh, I can get on the internet, or I'm on an internet station, or I'm on another station. Okay, I'll take away Palm Beach. We still cover another 160 miles up to Cocoa and Titusville and all around the Glades. So it's like, and then on the net, and I'm blessed because people message me every day, man, I like your show, you play all the Florida music, we like the way you ride out, and I'm thankful and blessed for that, dog. And if they want to hit me, the easiest way is on IG. Facebook to me is too negative, and it's like everybody's either balling, everybody's hating, or everybody's you know, we made it to the top, but they really ain't make it nowhere. But it's easy to write anything on Facebook and post it. It's free. If Facebook costs $5, 70% of the idiots wouldn't be on it if it costs $5 a month.
right.
For real. So, you know, Facebook's a free platform for everybody to be what they want to be. So, you know, I be on there, I look and everything, but I get...
What's your IG again?
Raylo 561.
Raylo 561.
Yeah, everything's Raylo 561.
No underscore anything?
Nah. Raylo, RAYLO 561.
Okay, shoot. Y'all already know, you know, this G Code here, you know, with Raylo, you know, with them damn dogs, you know, and here with Palm Beach the Vlog, you know, where you get to know your local artists, you know, and, you know, we out of here.
Man, check this out. Palm Beach the Vlog, Raylo and them damn dogs, we fuck with you. Thanks for fucking with us, you know what I'm saying? Much love. The 561 ain't the one.